You're introducing me. Crazy.
Is he introducing the most stylish person in the venue? But we're here. Devil, right here. We're right here.
What's going on?
Everybody please give it up for Khanage.
Here he is.
So, a player that I certainly was sleeping on a little bit, I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't confident that Khanage was getting into this top 8, much less getting 3rd place, but he's on the route so far. He's got a very, very tough, encounter here with Nades. We have seen the two losers 7th games, the losers 8th, as some call them. Yeah, everyone calls them that. But Winter Dreams winning 3-2 over Howl. Khanage winning 3-2 over Snook already.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking through the bracket. Khanage lost in pools or before top 32 to Shonic. He lost 2-1 to Shonic. So this is a mad losers right here from Khanage right now.
Really good stuff.
I think there was, again, a lot of the people you'll find in this top 8 in terms of, they're basically people who were on the borderline of being banned. Khanage might have been one of them, but he didn't quite have the...
He didn't go into anything.
The thing with Khanage was that he had a very good recent resume of performances, but he didn't really have the sort of... He hadn't been attending a lot throughout the year. So basically what it was that Khanage had started to pick up some really good wins in the last couple of months.
Yes, sir.
Whereas everyone else who was banned, they were basically either PR'd or they had really strong wins or they'd done well consistently for a while. Whereas Khanage, it was like, he's doing really well recently.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this the fluke or is this the exception or is this the rule?
That's what I mean. I was saying, in fact, I was saying it to you in the crowd, and I was saying it to a couple of other people. Like, there was a moment, top 8 qualifier for this Arcadian in Smash UK was Khanage versus Ho. How weird is that, man? You tell me that 2 years ago, I'd be like, what are you talking about, man?
They took it to the wire.
That's grand finals in Smash 4, and then...
Yeah. And this is for 9th at the Arcadian.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's such a reality check of how good a lot of the players have become recently.
That's definitely the right way of thinking about it. It's not necessarily that these guys have fallen off. It's just that the floor has been raised by so many other strong players. And Khanage with his signature Peach.
Yes,
I'm interested. I again think that these two have not played before, so it's interesting to see these two go out for the first time. I'd like to think. I keep saying I like to think. Basically, what's happening is I don't think these two guys have played each other's characters before.
Yeah.
I don't think Khanage got any Toon Link experience. Be hard pressed to say if Scotland has any Peaches that Nades has had the privilege to practice against.
I mean Nades has probably played against Pilot a few times.
Oh, of course, Pilot, yeah.
Probably the bread and butter Peach from the Scottish scene. Khanage can't have played against Toon Link. Besides maybe Aitano Circus.
My worry with Khanage is that obviously he's not been to too many events, so he's going to not always have the greatest matchup experience.
Yep.
My prediction was going to be that Nades might end up at least having a strong start because in part Peach, she's in the air a lot. She's not shielded. She might get hit by a lot of the grenades, or not grenades, the bombs and the arrows.
Yeah, for sure. But this is the thing with Toon Link. Correct me if I'm wrong, but not too different from Smash 4. Not massively
the general game plan seems to be
the general game plan. So Khanage could definitely take a lot of fundamentals from that and adapt it into here. But absolutely, it's like Nades, generally speaking, he's been very, very good at utilizing those bombs, and it can really just stuff out any kind of floats and stuff like that. The Khanage wants to approach with.
Yeah, the problem is that Khanage, I mean, Peach is a character. She's not really got a great run speed, so a lot of her approach is by float in the air.
Relatively standard, quite predictable in a sense.
Yeah, I think Khanage in that moment, I think he thought the Nades were just pressing a lot of buttons. I'm just going to throw out this counter and see if it hits. Funnily enough, Khanage getting some clutch counters in this tournament.
Sure.
Got a really good one against DK Ho, against Jackie. Okay, here comes the... Oh. Whenever Peach gets a down to, I'm like, what's going on?
The things we do.
The things we see. All right, Nades here. Didn't keep that strong of a lead, but still has a good maybe 60-70%.
Yeah, he's doing it right. He's doing fine.
He's probably, I'd like to say, he's probably going to have the chance to kill a bit easier than he did against Naxty Snake.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Not just in terms of the weight of the character, but just the general disadvantage they have forward tilt.
That was a really, really big commitment from Khanage going for that edge cancel counter, back air. Put himself on a ledge, and that forward tilt was killing.
He read some kind of movement option. I didn't quite see.
Okay. That's gone for the second. Well, that was definitely a combo. Absolutely. He just did 7 or 8 up till it wasn't 7, but a lot.
I think he's swinging his sword. I was thinking of ways that I could describe what I was
He's
thinking,
swinging his sword.
but he's just like, I'm going to press, what about this way, what about that way?
And it
it's
works
like,
fine.
And he's at 80, so it's it did all right. Oh, really good throw of the bomb there. Keeps Nades in the air. Oh, Khanage keeping the ledge pressure on. Nades off stage. He really struggled against Naxty in terms of the Nikita and everything else, but, Khanage has the
nearly
turnips.
killing as well. This is bad.
Oh.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Boy.
Was that a grab? Was that like he got hit by the Zair or something?
No,
that got the
it
counter?
was the arrow.
Oh, the arrow, sorry.
He countered the arrow and it just nearly
It's set
killed
not
him.
back. That's got to be it.
back air, yeah.
That's got to be it. Gives him the little booty. Gives him a little bit of the booty.
Float cancel back air as a fatty punish to that, man. Yeah, he got the... So Nades used an arrow right up in his face. And that's him said, absolutely not.
The down B,
I love it.
the
I
counter
love
has,
that choice.
it has set knockback, right? So it's like he's going flying, no matter if it's just a little arrow. It's just like Toad is still
That's
like,
what I mean.
what is Death? What's Toad doing
I
in
think
the
he
counter?
just throws up on him, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's
It's
just straight
like-
up.
He
He's just straight up.
just puts the Toad
It's
there.
rancid.
And then
It's
yeah,
disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah, I'm not. I'm just confused by it. That's all. I don't know if that's canon. I mean, it is now.
It
I guess
certainly
it
is
is
now.
now.
Jesus Christ.
All right, pretty close game that Khanage was able to, I suppose, narrowly win. I think it started off where I think Nades was able to kind of throw a few sort of new things that Khanage hadn't seen before, getting a couple of confirms and combos that Khanage wasn't quite ready for. But I think as this set goes on and as the game went on, I suppose,
Ooh, like
he
the
adapted a bit
extension
better.
of the combo was there. Really like that choice from Nades.
Right, in the air. Khanage has really got to be strong with his landings in this set. Because Nades, even though he can't really chase too high, there's going to be a lot of stuff that he can throw upwards, like the bomb. He can angle the boomerang upwards, can kind of have an arrow waiting for him on the way down.
For sure. I suppose that's the kind of benefit of going. I mean, PS2 presented some kind of benefits.
Oh, he's dead. He's got to be dead.
That might just be it.
Oh, the
Unless he gets
bomb.
the bomb.
The bomb's not good at
Nah, not in time.
It's a long fuse.
Certainly a long fuse. Unfortunately, for Nades, not short enough, and it's going to be first not going to Khanage here. I don't know, man. Like, as good as Nades has looked so far, Khanage is kind of stuffing him out a little bit here.
The theme of this top 8, I feel, is Nades getting kind of rocked off stage. Like it was the case with Naxty, but that's fair enough. It's not like Toon Link has too much to do against Nikita. But I feel that against tether characters, you can place you can place an aerial or a projectile just to the point where it rocks your Zair a bit. All right, these guys are swinging.
Yeah, these guys are certainly swinging. Oh, wow. Tries to commit to a big up B there. Forward throw off stage. The turnip is very, very crucial here, but Nades does well to recover quickly with the tether.
All right.
The bomb as well, yeah.
Khanage just keeping him. Oh, Nades is able to get back to center. I think Khanage was keeping him at ledge for a long time. Didn't quite get enough percent, I would say, that he would have liked. And getting him, in that ledge trap situation. Oh, damage!
Just about getting the stock again, man. It's just a lot of chip, but Nades just needs to get the stock somehow eventually. But Khanage just walling him out again, throwing out those float cancel back airs.
You see, even though Nades has the percent deficit, he's taken a more. I think the last stock or last couple of minutes, he's taken a bit more of a defensive approach, just sort of pull bomb. His movement's getting a bit stuffed. I would say it's not, his precision's a little bit off, and then Khanage is just like if the combos or if the movement or the little bomb tech isn't quite off, Khanage is just like pressing the button and getting squeezing in a forward air or an air. How many up Bs now? How many up Bs?
It's a big commitment, man.
Does he miss now?
And I like the choice because obviously he's looking for something like a roll in from ledge a lot of the time, but like Khanage just not giving it to him, and it's such a big punish he gets off it.
Khanage going off.
This might be it.
The bomb might explode. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Off stage, Dev. Off stage.
Damn.
When they're in center stage and they're sort of just kind of dabbling in the neutral, I'd say Nades generally is getting a decent amount of percent. He's keeping things in the game. As soon as Nades departs the stage, he departs the stage.
Oh,
full
yeah,
on,
absolutely.
2-0 to Khanage. Feel kind of bad for Nades. Joining this top 8, had a pretty good run so far.
Yeah.
He's struggled so far in his stream sets, I would say, so far. But actually,
again,
that might be unfair. He did okay in some games against Nades. Got one on the board.
All the games with Nades were very, very close.
All right, but Khanage is up 2-0. Much the same situation that Nades found himself in his winner's side game. The question is, can he, like there, take a game off his opponent and also hopefully build on that? Take things to game 5. He's going to have to if he's got any chance of winning this. Oh, God. Like I said, the down tilt. The down tilt terrifies me, though.
Yeah, man, because you can just get so much off it. And Khanage, definitely one of those guys who can fully convert off it as well.
All right, he's keeping excellent. Bomb into up air. Nades kept Khanage in disadvantage for like the full first 30 seconds of the game. And he took it damage, 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 and then got the kill. That was what was important.
Back air.
Foot cancel back air.
It's such a powerful tool, man. Especially against Toon Link as well, because like, I've got bomb and shield.
I can't help but feel, you know, all these up Bs that Nades is doing out of shield. I think he thinks that Peach's buttons aren't, you know, they're not. Surely that's not safe.
Well, let me tell you a story, Nades.
All right, but a pretty decent lead for Nades here. I mean, at least in the stock. It's, again, a similar story we saw to the Nades set. It's whether or not he can build on this. Mixing up a bit of aggression with a bit of zoning as well. Great damage there, both up airs. Oh, Nades is going off right now.
Oh yeah, trying to go for the LB. Nades with that fighting lead here, man.
Nades is kind of popping off a little bit now.
Oh,
my
here
goodness gracious me.
Nades might have woken up here.
All right. I'm not. Maybe I counted him out. I counted out Nades too much. Nades has arisen. he has woken up. But here comes Khanage. Gets the turnip into the grab, but only gets the down throw into the back air. 35%.
Yeah, still good damage. Still good damage against Toon Link. Oh, wow. Whiffing that, forward tilt, I think it was there. He's getting punished for it as well. He's just pressing dash attack and a lot of buttons where Khanage is just kind of shielding and doing what he wants. Dot eyes.
Oh, he got the bomb off the footstool.
Yeah, bomb footstool. Love to see it.
I can't help but feel this last stock, Khanage, like, he gets a couple of grabs, but then it's like grab, single aerial, doesn't really convert off it, plays neutral for a bit, and then they does the same thing. When Nades is getting a confirm, it's like boomerang into aerial, into bomb, into just getting mad damage. Winning the war of attrition, I suppose you could say.
Yeah,
getting the damage.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Big conversion there from Nades.
Nades is kind of, he's good at aggro now, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. It seems like
he's asking the questions. He's asking the questions.
That counter and trying to go for the big play. Shouts to Wilksy15, but unfortunately not working out.
Right.
Back
Look
throw.
at this aggression. He's chasing Khanage.
Yeah, this is looking good for Nades in this game 3.
Oh.
Catches the side
look
B
at the amount
with
of counters.
The boomerang. Baits out the counter and hits him with forward smash. Nades in his head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a set.
We've got a set here. You can see the way that he was adapted in that set. This whole situation. Back it off, and then I think he gets the kill with a forward air. There it is. Yeah, just baits off the jump
Catching him
again.
jumping. Yeah. I think Nades' punishes have been a little bit tighter. He's gotten more damage off. Like, he's converting not just a bomb into sort of like stage pressure. He's getting a bomb into an arrow, into a boomerang, into an aerial. Basically all of Toon Link's moves. Yeah. Connecting pretty well together. All right. Town and City.
Yeah, game 4 in Town. What do you think the logic is behind Town for Peach in this matchup in particular?
Usually, I think. Oh God! Look, just want to point out 48% off it.
Just real quick. That was a second.
My gut instinct, Nades will have banned Smashville.
Yeah,
and then Khanage will be thinking, I've got to take him to the stage with
I need a central
small and also small side blast zones. Town and City got that big top blast zone, but if Peach catches you on the ledge,
that's dead.
But Nades is going off. Nades is popping off.
Is that Smashville's ZSS?
Is someone else playing with his controller? Like, this ain't the same Nades from the first 2 games.
Nades has had enough, showing us why he is one of the best, if not the best in Scotland so far. What a fighty lead my guy has got against Khanage so far.
We've been playing for 30 seconds and he's nearly lost 2 stocks.
Jesus Christ. Town and City might not have been the choice, my guy. Town and City might not have been the choice. 83% on your second stock. Nades is sub 30 so far.
How many counters has Khanage missed since that first game or the second game?
He's really committed to it, man. Yeah, he's really committed to it.
He's getting smothered, but what Nades is doing is not only is he smothering Khanage, he knows when to put on the brakes and just sort of wait for Khanage to sort of try and match out the situation. But that's when he knows to to let off a little bit.
Dash attack here from Khanage. Needs to get back into this game quickly, but it's so difficult at this point because Toon Link with a lead makes this game so much more frustrating if you're Khanage.
Oh, Talon City coming in probably there to save Khanage for now. Look at the aggression, just ran out with that dash attack.
Wow, he's just throwing out so many buttons,
Man's
man.
pressing buttons.
Oh,
excellent.
Yeah.
Khanage trying to escape that situation. He's like, I pressed something unsafe on shot, I got to run away. But that tether, nice and long. Nice and long.
Wait a second. Can you hear the sirens, Mike?
Wait, but
Mike, can you hear the sirens?
oh, that's too loud.
That was really loud.
I'm sorry, chat.
We woo.
We woo.
Is that
This is the reverse 3-0 police.
You are arrested.
You're coming with me.
Khanage, Khan, you are arrested.
This is the reverse 3-0 police. We've got a sighting of a 2-0 lead that is evaporating before our eyes. But Khanage is on the board. Khanage is on the board. He gets us stuck there.
There's got
But
to the arrow.
This is...
Okay.
Surely this is
This
Nades.
is such a strong lead.
This
for
is
Nades.
Nades to
Gets
lose.
that upbeat ledge finally.
Even though Khanage taken the last stock, no sign at the moment, at least, that Nades is letting this game slip away. It's
Nades
looking
is
like
just
game 5.
Nades is just pressing buttons in his face, man. And Khanage has not been able to do lots about it.
All right.
Boomerang.
Khanage trying to slow things down a little bit. He knows that if he's going to get back into this game.
Back
Oh,
throw? Yeah.
oh, Nades chasing him. Gets the grab there again. Gets the bomb. Tech chase. Got
Oh,
He misses the
my.
tech. He gets the nair. Covers pretty much most of the options he could have done.
That was a different beast that we just saw on stream.
I'm convinced a different guy's playing the controller. He's just sharper in every sense. His movement's better. His combos are better. He knows when to bait out the defensive options like the sort of a mashed aerial or the down B from Khanage.
It just feels like he's converting off of everything. Man.
Yep.
And all the momentum is on Nades' side. I want a 1 in chat if you've got Nades. I want a 2 in chat if you think Khanage is going to reverse this momentum and get the 3-2.
Khanage was up 2-0 versus DK Ho.
Yes.
DK Ho brought it back
To
to
game
game 5
yeah.
convincingly. But game 5, Khanage was able to pull it out. Can he do it again? He's been in this situation not too long ago. Khanage 2-0 up, brought it to game 5. We're on Kalos. What's it going to be? Who we got? We've got Khanage fans, we've got Nades fans.
We got a few. We got a few. A lot of people supporting Nades probably. Obviously, the man coming from Scotland, doing bits, has a lot of expectation around him, and so far he looks like he's meeting it in this game 5. However,
Started off pretty well. I think Khanage wants to slow things down. Okay,
oh,
he's
that
fine.
was
He's
scary,
fine.
yeah.
He's fine.
That was scary.
I still worry about Nades off stage. Double roll.
Oh, gets the parry on the last hit.
I think Nade's panicking a bit. He did double roll into the mashup B when he thought Khanage was coming in. Needs to compose himself a little bit here, Nades. Khanage is kind of more composed as things stand, keeping things going. Oh, the float cancel back air, but Kalos giveth and Kalos taketh away.
That's going to be
But
it,
he has
yeah.
his jump sniped. Will the bomb explode? It will, and that will
That's
be enough.
enough!
The
He's
crowd
back,
popping up,
but
but the float
unfortunately-
cancel back air will
Khanage-
nonetheless see it out.
Khanage will not let the dead stay alive for too long.
And
Jesus.
just like we said, Khanage, he made the sort of, how would you say, you know, might get reversed 3-0'd, but then wins game 5.
Yeah, for
Another
sure.
strong start here in this game 5.
Yeah, this is big now for your man Nades.
Oh,
How's he
but
going to kill? He
Nades-
does it with that forward air.
Nate's still looking confident. I still feel like he's playing a lot better than those first 2 games, even though Khanage had the lead there briefly.
Khanage visibly wincing after that kill. Very disappointed in the way he lost that stock. Tries to get something off the boomerang, but he's got 30% regardless. All this percent just slowly adds up because, again, it's not massive combos that we've seen so far in this game 5. A lot of chip here from Nades, and
Khanage
that's
keeping,
kind of proved to be a problem.
keeping him at ledge there. Oh, that would be...
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh, throws the bomb up. I think Nate needs to get
away
to center
from the ledge,
stage.
man,
He needs to get to center stage now. All right. Spacing, crossing up that up there, really good spacing.
Yeah, again, he's doing better now. This is looking like a better neutral from Nades.
Okay, slowing things down. I think slowing things down might actually suit Khanage, man. Like, because Nades was popping off in the last game when he was being the aggressor.
Yeah, that's for
Whereas
sure,
maybe
that's for
the
sure.
slower pace might suit Khanage a little bit. Air dodges through the turnip. He's got a bomb if it needs it.
Oh, that was
doesn't get the
scary.
explosion. The Peach behind Peach's bottom just went through the bomb. Just went through the bomb there.
That's fine.
It's fine. All right, it's still a decent lead here for Khanage. Gets the forward throw into the boomerang, a bit of extra damage.
Oh, could have got the forward air off that. Very unlucky not to hit.
Like Khanage is running up and shielding a few times now. The back air is actually too. It's eating a lot of stuff. Doesn't go for the up air. I thought he might have, but probably wouldn't have killed anyway. Goes for the forward air instead. Gets him off stage.
Pressures him back onto the stage. How's he going to be able to land? He's not going to be able to land without any kind of punish forward throw here from Nades.
It's been a good stock here from Nades.
Oh, and again,
how many? How many?
So hard to that up B. Does cover.
Oh, he needs to get back.
Oh,
really good.
Oh,
getting away from that pressure of the forward air with the bomb.
How's Nades getting
some YOLO options here from Nades. Go for the up Bs and the grabs.
Back air.
Pulls the grenade. Okay. I think he's going to have to. No, he's not going to have to use the bomb. Rolls in. Great back throw. All right, game 5, last stock, but Khanage has a chunky lead here.
He has a fighty lead. I don't know how Nades gets back into this.
He has to win the war of attrition without taking any damage. Basically, he needs to catch up and catch up fast.
Oh, yeah, Khanage doing really, really well. Just stalling with float.
Oh, float cancel back here.
My God.
Okay,
Back
great
throw.
grab.
He's off
Pull
stage
bomb, yeah.
now.
Okay.
Bomb has been grabbed. Throws it off the
it?
stage, and there's your back air.
Great landing from Khanage. Khanage popping off.
Khanage popping off.
He secures his place in losers semis. He's not getting reverse 3-0 at this tournament so far.
That's big. That's big, man.
That is
And
big.
that's got to be a confidence booster for you, man. If you're Khanage going into loser semis, you're like, I nearly got reverse 3-0'd. Nearly got bamboozled. Nearly got rope and doped.
He nearly got reverse 3-0 twice.
And he
That's the
got
thing.
past both of them, man.
Great stuff from Khanage. I can't help but feel that he just got composed. He's like, all right, we're here, boys. It's time. And in that game 5 situation, he slowed things down. He waited for Nades to press the sort of, the nuclear options. Like he wait for him to whiff grabs, whiff up Bs, and he's like, okay, I got him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is the thing, man. Like, Nade's commiseration is obviously getting 5th placed, I think, as he was seeded.
Yep.
We've got the other Scottish combatant, Andrew, also seeded to get 5th. Is he going to be able